So my name is Šimun Milicević, and I'm born in Sydney, grew up there, and I'm in my third year of formation here in the Redemptoris Mater Seminary. So I think my journey into the seminary began when I entered the Neocatechumenal way, when I entered a community, so in my parish back home in the Paramatta Diocese of Our Lady of Lourdes, Borkham Hills. And I see that in this community I began to experience and to really learn about this love of God for me, through the brothers and sisters there, but also in the events of my life. And I think really I began to discern seriously this vocation when I went to Poland for the World Youth Day when I was 14. And I was very impressed by the life of Sir Maximillian Kolbe and how he was able to give his life for these men in the concentration camp. And this really struck me, because I could see there was a bit of a contradiction with my plan of life, where it was all about me. It was all about being successful at school, getting a good job, hopefully playing soccer professionally. But in the moment I didn't say yes to this call. But in the years following, I see that this call always remained, and there was many doubts along the way in this period of discernment. But I can see that really how God, through the brothers and sisters He's given me in the community, through also the priests, through the church, how really He's helped me to discern this call, in a way to defend this call. And in the end I got sent here. I was really impressed by how God had loved me, and I felt that I really needed to respond to this love. The best piece of advice I could give is not to be afraid to risk, because I guess the things of the world can be very attractive. We can think my happiness will be in making a lot of money, my happiness will be in being successful in sport or other things, but really to see that God doesn't disappoint. And I've seen that in my experience. Coming to the seminary, I had to, I guess, renounce my dreams, and I also had to physically renounce a contract from the soccer club I was playing at. But to see that I haven't lost anything. I've lost nothing, and I've gained many things. So I think that's the best piece of advice. Don't be afraid to risk, because God won't disappoint. There have been many memorable experiences in the seminary. I think it's pretty difficult to pick just one, because there have been many good experiences, beautiful experiences, memorable experiences. But I think for me, I would just say the overall experience, because it's true, there are times which are hard, which are difficult, which there can be some suffering sometimes, but to see that really in this, the beautiful thing about the seminary for me has been, every day I've been able to be reminded of this love of God for me, to really see that, this love of God in my life, not to think that, my history, the events of my life are a joke or are horrible, but that really in these events, God has been loving me, and God wants to save me. So I think that's the most memorable thing about the seminary so far.